anyone affected by the recent government shutdown? Anybody? I had a few friends. No hands on that? Okay. There was one. We got a hand. Thank you, John. Let's give it up for
Tax my sandwich.
All right, let's give it up for John on the camera. I thought there were some benefits to the shutdown. I remember one night during the shutdown, I was having dinner with the wife and kids, and she was like, look, I got a lot of work to do at home. You know, if you could just do the dishes, play with the kids, stories, teeth, get them tucked all by yourself. I was like, babe, you know I would love to, but there's a government shutdown right now, so. I got Netflix, Amazon Prime, HBO Max. It's a lot. I decided to call Netflix, talk to a rep recently. I was like, ma'am, look, I don't even have access to some of the good movies. And the ones that I do have access to, I have to pay to rent. And the bad ones, I have access to have 90-second commercials every 15 minutes. I don't understand what I'm paying for. She was like, well, you're paying to have access, so you can pay to have access. I was like, okay. I think you need to get a Netflix subscription so you can understand what it's like for us. She goes, I have premium access. I can watch as much as I want for free. I was like, that's cool. So you should get an Amazon Prime membership so you can see what it's like for us and tell the company. Why would I go to Amazon Prime when I have full premium access to Netflix? Yeah, why would you do that? Yeah, now I understand why the companies run the way it is. She's like, well, if you don't have any other questions, if you could do a survey for me. I was like, you want me to do a survey for how well you did on this call? She was like, that would be great. I'm like, yeah, I could crush that for you, don't worry. I'm about to give the hardest 1 out of 5 ever. But then I felt bad. I was like, you know, she's trying. I'll give her a 5. And then I'm like, 90% of the people feel bad. Give her a 5. She's going to be there every time I call now. She's just going to work her way up to the top to run the company right into the ground. I was in Publix the other day, the self-checkout. It was almost my turn. And as I was moving up, I just thought, you know, scanning items, ringing people up, doing a transaction, that's been a job for decades. I don't know, hundreds of years. And bagging groceries? That's a job. I put the meat here, bread, eggs, here you go, sir, I don't want those to get damaged. That's 2 jobs that they want me to do after I'm paying for stuff in the store. How did they convince us to do this? I think this is how they did it. Okay. I got an idea. What is it, boss? Look, here's what we're going to do. We're going to get customers to come into the grocery. We're going to get them to buy stuff from us. Then we'll get them to do 2 jobs on the way out. And then we don't need the employees. We can save money. How are you going to get them to do that, boss? Look, here's what we're going to do. Okay, we got 8 to 10 registers. We're going to close all but one of them. Okay? And then we're going to get the line really long so they think to themselves, I have to go to self-checkout to get out of the store. Okay? But that one guy in that register, okay, here's our criteria. All right? He's got to be disabled. Okay? He's got to be sitting down. Okay? Because if he stands up, he'll be efficient. That's not going to work. Okay? He's got to be mentally impaired. He's got to have vision problems. So when you give him a melon, he's looking at the number. And he can't see it, okay? Don't teach him how to do the job. And if he asks you a question, don't give him the right answer. Okay, that'll keep the long line. That'll keep him at self-checkout, okay? Most of the people are going to go at 5:36 after work. There'll be 18 people in line. They'll be in line, 18 people, and they'll be in the line going, there's 6 registers, 18 people. Divided 6 into 18. I'm really waiting for 3 people. See, they're not even remembering that they're in self-checkout. Okay? Then they go to the self-checkout, and this is where I'm like, I don't want to do this. I feel like if I'm buying the groceries when I get there, that I want to clock in. Okay, I'm going to clock in, then I'm going to scan, pay, bag. I got to help myself out for myself to the car. Bring my cart back and put it away. Then I clock out, and every 2 weeks I get a check. I think it's reasonable. We're not resisting, though. We're not resisting self-checkout. We don't think to ourselves, I'm going to go somewhere else. We go along with it, but we didn't used to. There was a restaurant called Boston Sea Party. Okay. You would, hey, babe, let's take the kids. We'll go to a restaurant, we'll pay, and we'll make our own food. Okay, people weren't having that. They're out of business. Okay. But now we're going along with it, and self-checkout's spreading. Okay, it's spread to DoorDash now. I mean, DoorDash is great, right? You're watching a movie, you hit pause, go on the app, hit play. It's at the door. It's fantastic, right? But now they've added pickup. Okay. So you're watching the movie, pause, you order, and you press pickup. You gotta stop the movie. You gotta turn it off. It's off. It's not paused. You're putting on your shoes and your jacket. You gotta get in the car. You gotta drive to the restaurant in the cold. You go in, you got your app. You're like, yeah, it's Jeff for the order. Yeah, I'm the driver and the customer. and you get the food, right? You get the food. You got to drive back, in the door, coat, your shoes. You got to set the movie back up. You're paying to go pick it up yourself. I mean, what's going to happen when other professions get wind of this, right? The dentist. So you're going to pay for a cleaning, and then they're going to take you to a room and you're going to clean your own teeth and put a thing on and do your x-rays? I mean, what if Spirit Airlines starts self-checkout? I'm going to buy a seat on the plane and then fly myself into the ground? We're not resisting, though. We go along with it, you know. I don't really understand the liking culture. I'll send a text to a friend. Like, I sent a text to Samantha the other day, and she put a heart on it, and I'm like, I really appreciate that, but I can't like the heart, you know? So I just tell her, you know, Samantha, I just want you to know I like your heart. And that gets me in trouble, you know? And Tim puts a like on it, and I like the, you know, Tim, I like your like. They're friends, and they think I'm a weirdo, you know? But if this is being filmed and it's on YouTube, right, you could, and I'm talking about likes, you could like that. I'm talking about likes. And somebody could leave a comment and you could like the comment, but I can't like that you like my video, and I can't like that you like this guy's comment. It's causing me a lot of duress. You know, it's a lot of stress with the likes. So I thought I should see a therapist, you know. Don't think they don't have them as specialists for this, okay? So I thought, look, I gotta find a therapist that has a lot of likes. Because if these people like her, then I'm gonna like her if they like her. And I can like her, but I can't let them know that I like that they like her, okay? I can like the therapist and she can like me, but I can't let her know that I like that she likes me. And she can't let me know that I like that she likes me either. Look, here's the deal with the likes, okay? You can like something, but you can't like that someone likes it, okay? And you got to be careful, because if you go too far with the likes, you're not going to be liked anymore.